Thanks for sticking with us right here on The Noon. If you knew it or not, January is a month about National Human Slavery and Trafficking Prevention Month. And pronounce that first name for me.
Fusco, Shaffer, and Pappas.
Thank you. Fusco, Shaffer, and Pappas. I'm familiar with Pappas, but Fusco and Shaffer I had to pronounce. They're an architectural firm out of Ferndale, dedicated to a multitude of issues, but designed specifically to help trauma victims heal.
Yeah, and joining us today is Jim Pappas from the Fusco, Shaffer, and Pappas Architects and Planners in Ferndale. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you both for having me here.
Three individuals?
Pardon me?
Three individuals, Fusco, Shaffer, and Pappas?
Fusco has passed over the years, but Mr. Shaffer and I and myself are still around. So.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, good to have you in studio.
Well, thank you.
Tell us, what is trauma-informed design?
Trauma-informed design is a philosophy that tries to create healing spaces for individuals through design, through the use of natural lighting, views of nature, creating spaces that control sound so that you don't have a large community spaces that can be overwhelming, which too much input. Materials, wood type materials that are calming. So really it's a whole philosophy of utilizing design features that help in the healing process of individuals that have experienced both physical and mental trauma in their life.
These pictures were provided by you guys. What are we looking at here? There's
a number of projects here for the human trafficking. We worked with the project with the group with Vista Maria in Dearborn Heights for their new Freedom Center. Wow. Some of the other projects, Christ Child House is under construction currently, and that's for young boys that have experienced significant trauma in their lives.
A variety of facilities with different organizations.
It's true. And even some of these projects are for, like Pope Francis, is for homeless individuals. So, and homeless is a very similar type situation. They've experienced immense physical and mental trauma, and creating an environment for them that helps them in the healing process it is critical.
It is. And the spaces here, I mean, they're incredible. Talk about how they help people. You know, they're housed here, and you guys help them go from something very painful to live out a life of purpose.
We help design the space, and I'll take credit for that. But I really have to give the credit to these caregivers, groups like Vista Maria and groups like Christ Child that help these young men and women overcome the trauma in their life. That the work that they do is incredible with these individuals. So I can't thank them enough for helping change the world the way they do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when it comes to a big architecture firm making beautiful structures, how did you guys start dedicating time and resources to charities like this? Well,
we work with probably 50% of our work is with nonprofit organizations, and it's not really a pro bono, but we've followed a path with our firm that we think it's important that our projects should somehow help change the world just a little bit. And working with groups like this, we think we've achieved that step.
What a great mantra to use for work, because a lot of people show up to work and they want to contribute to society in some way, but you guys are really making sure that you do. That must warm your heart.
It does, and that really is the vision of our organization.
Nice.
Very cool.
Now, if someone wanted to be, and I know I'm shifting gears a little bit, if someone wanted to be an architect, how do you get from
to start to finish? It's, there's a couple universities in the state of Michigan and around the country that focus on architecture. It's typically a 6-year process at school, and then typically a 3-year process of internship to get to registration. So it's a step-by-step path. And
how long have you been doing it, man?
I've been doing this since 1977.
Live that life.
Longevity. We love to hear it.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good stuff. For more information on this architectural and design firm and the work that they do with trauma-informed designs, go to our website. We put a link there at fox2detroit.com. Jim Pappas, we appreciate you, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back.